Okay, time for a charged check-in. What I mean by charged is this is a check-in with you with a question that comes up that is even hard for me to fully explain because it seems counter to parenting. And when you tell or discuss the idea that praise and an excessive amount of praise is actually not good for your child, and there's actually such a thing as excessive praise, that can cause a lot of frustration and concern. Parents are wondering, what do you mean excessive praise? What do you mean I'm telling him he's too good or she's too great? And you can never tell a child they're too great. Our job as parents is to build our children up, and it's such a hard world. So what do you mean that telling my child how wonderful they are and how amazing they are could be anything but great for them? Well, I want to check in with you about that a little bit because I also agree that's a hard nut to crack, and I just want to offer to you that you can offer your child support and love and encouragement in a way that is 10 times more constructive and effective in smaller doses than all the praise you could sit there and pile on your child for the next 20 years. And what it is that you're expressing how you feel about a situation without making it about you. So the child has the opportunity to talk about how they feel. So let's say your child hits a goal. Of course you're going to be excited. Yay, you did it. That's awesome. You made it. That was really cool. I'm so glad to see that. You're expressing how you feel, and maybe you're expressing an observation. Boy, that ball went right around that other child. It's like it had a mind of its own and went straight into the goal. How did you do that? Or what were you thinking? And what was, are you excited about this? I see your face. You're lit up. You look really excited. Tell me more. You are taking that time to check in with your child about that moment and letting them share in the excitement rather than you putting it on them, saying, you look really pretty in that dress. That dress looks really beautiful on you. Where you're praising them on your observation, what you can say to them is, wow, I like that dress. I like the colors on that dress. I see that it sparkles and moves and it twirls, and when you wear it, you really light up. Tell me what you like about your dress. And you're inviting them to let them tell you what makes them happy, and sometimes I repeat it back to them. And I say, you're telling me that when you wear this, you feel like a princess, and you look like a princess. And, I agree. I feel like you look like a princess too. And, you're engaging with them. It's not just you making a blanket statement of praise on your child. And also, it has more value and more merit and more meaning because you're being specific versus a blanket praise statement, which is what I'm talking about on the extreme, where you just overly praise their behavior in a way that it's like overly yelling. If it's constant, it becomes white noise, and kids just kind of block it out. But if it's something that is offered very specifically, and it's very endearing, and it's offered in a way that's loving, and it's an observation that you have, and you're expressing how you feel, and you're giving them a chance to express how they feel without labeling anything. We're not saying any specific labels of, you're a good boy, you did a good job, you're going deeper than that. I'm telling you, that is so much more powerful. That's like a triple shot of espresso rather than a big old pot of coffee. It's going to be 10 times more effective with the child. And, as a busy parent, I know I don't have the time to even run around and praise them for everything they do. So it's nice to know that it can be very effective in small doses when I take the time to check in with my child in a constructive, healthy way. All right, so maybe rewind that, think about it, have your thoughts, look it up a little bit. I always say, if there's information that's resonating with you and you want to know more, there's more information out there that you can find. Maybe it absolutely doesn't fit where you're at in your parenting style and you don't agree, and that's okay too. It's starting up a dialogue. It's getting you to think. But I think give it a shot and see what happens. All right, take care now. Bye.